Good morning. My name is Emelina Minero, and welcome to the first episode of my The Blog. I said blog, I meant vlog, video blog. What is the? It is the human experience. It is a queer publication I created that is on the verge of launching. And the human experience is about many things. One, lessening the bigotry within the queer community. And basically, it's about taking away all the pretense and pulling back all the walls and the barriers that we hold ourselves and the others hold, and that we put on different, subcultures and things or people that are different from us. So it's taking all that judgment, all those layers down, and being able to see people as they are. So it's seeing John as John, Helen as Helen, Emelina as Emelina, as opposed to all the labels associated with each person. So it's kind of breaking down identity and looking at the people behind the labels. That is our goal, is trying to bring the queer community together by bringing exposure to all the different subcultures and all the unique people out there to see us as us. So that's in a nutshell, the human experience. You could find us on Facebook and you could find us on Twitter. We have a blog and we have a lovely website that's slowly coming to life with content. So this video blog has the working title of The Young Adult Queer Edition. I feel like adult is an interesting word. Sometimes I feel like it's a title I own, other times I don't. Often I feel like I'm constantly evolving and growing into who I am, and I believe that it will always be a constant process. And I feel like I'm lucky to know who I am and that I will continue to evolve until I croak into a wonderful person. And so this vlog is kind of a mix between behind the scenes of the human experience as well as part my own self-love journey. Self-love as in loving who you are as a person and not necessarily masturbation. Yeah. So it's also kind of like my goals. So I created these online communities, and it's kind of a mixture of all of those. But I'll talk about that later, maybe. Yeah. So where did I come up with the title with young adult? Obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind is it's a film, so that's why I threw in a queer edition. But young adult, I feel like the word adult is an interesting label. That I think I said before, sometimes I felt like it's a title I can own, and other times not. And I also feel like adult is closely linked to one's identity and how they identify themselves out in the world. And usually I think that's connected to one's job. So back in the day, people had one job, and that was, their title. I'm a banker for my whole entire life, or I am a teacher. That is who I am. But as culture and society is changing, especially with this huge burst of technology and the economy and a whole 1,001 reasons, I think the job market has shifted. So now people may have multiple jobs in their lifespan, or many jobs at once, or there may be untraditional titles like entrepreneur or author, musician, a whole range of things in the creative realm. And so now, if one's job is constantly shifting or evolving, I feel like the job title is less connected to one's identity. It's more an aspect of them as opposed to who they are. So instead of me being, I'm a teacher or a banker, I'm Emelina and I also happen to be a teacher or banker. But for me, it's a little different. I'm Emelina, and I also happen to be a writer, an editor, a social media manager, sometime web designer, sometime film editor, sometime a lot of things. So as I'm consistently growing and exploring myself, the job market, and creating a publication and a whole bunch of life things, that's what I'm going to talk about on this vlog. So there'll be a bunch of that, a bunch of the human experience, maybe some travel, inspired by or motivated by the human experience, And yeah, so if you have any questions, you could submit them. I'll be talking about a variety of things, not just going on, but also be hosting some interviews, kind of talking about what it means to be an adult or people's connections to the creative aspects in themselves and people about their self-love journey and so forth and career identity. And so we'll talk about all that lovely stuff, and thank you for watching and listening. So this is the intro, the first episode of what this is about. And remember to look at the human experience on Twitter. It is #human experience. The experience is spelled a little differently. And then on Facebook, we are the human experience, redefining queer culture. You'll find all of our lovely links below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.